Knocks it down from mid-range.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Get back. Match up. Find the shooters.
To Paul. Beyond the arc for three. Well, their first three, and they're right back in it, within a possession in this first quarter.
Well, I don't want to live in the past, but if you got a couple of those to drop earlier, you could have had a nice lead. Now, we got a dogfight.
Well done, Kyle Lowry. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
It's Harden. Deep two there. Won't go. Leonard. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Lowry to Danny Green. Lowry.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Kyle Lowry is going to get 3 shots here. For his career, 80% at the line. And he connects on the first free throw. It's a second. One more coming. And he hits all 3 free throws.
When I get up, right back to you.
Paul with it up top. Down 4. Serge Ibaka swats it. Couldn't keep it in. Off James Harden. For the Raptors right now, it's twofold. Not just winning with Kawhi, but trying to keep Kawhi.
I think Toronto has to look at this as a 1-year lease. You have to get as much out of Kawhi as you can. The goal is to win a champion. Oh, he sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. To Capella. Baseline drive. Harden. That's off the side of the rim, short. Lowry to Ibaka. Going to launch beyond the arc. Not that time. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
They work it to Capella. Down low. From the painted area, won't go down. Pascal Siakam to Lowry. Well done, Kyle Lowry. 3 for 4. Good start.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Paul into the front court. Down 8. Add 2 points to the board.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Ooh, I like that.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Houston takes over.
That's me. I got ball.
To P.J. Tucker. Curling inside. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Hey, switch, I got.
Leonard to Gasol. Can't connect. Rivers with the basketball. Now down 6.
I got ball.
Short jumper won't go down. Ibaka to Gasol. Marc Gasol missed his first. That one goes.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact. focusing on the rim.
Here's a chance from long range. Rebounds taken down by Leonard. McCaw into the front court. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. Scores from the post.
The defense is doing such a good job of denying him the ball and really getting in his pocket, but he got that one to go.
Harden matched up with McCaw. Good sign that time, Jay, as they get one to go down. But now let's see if they can get a stop on the other end.
If you're looking at this game like you're looking at your week, it's the first quarter, which means that it's Monday. It's early. Just because you had a bad Monday doesn't mean you can't have a great Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Were you the kind of person who always had that case of the Mondays?
No, it's always Friday, my friend.
That's the way to do it. James Harden trying to cash in. James Harden, 2 of 4 now.
And while the ball was still in his hands, a sidestep throws a defender off. People aren't used to seeing that type of footwork.
To Gasol. And stuffs it home.
That's how you punctuate a good first quarter. 3 more left to go, but you've set the momentum for the second.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
First quarter in the books. The Raptors in front. On to the second quarter. Neither team sees control in the first. Some interesting things, though, certainly on display.
I know you're wondering why I'm clapping. Both teams came out in the first quarter, and they executed. When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue to bring those competitive juices into the second quarter, and we're going to have one heck of a ball game.
Harden with the basketball. Trailing by 4. Now a steal as the Raptors have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Lowry here against Nene. And that's a backcourt violation. Harden. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Nene to P.J. Tucker. To Harden. Kawhi Leonard sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Pascal Siakam's strong finish. Jay, I'm surprised he had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Ball's controlled by Lowry.
Here it comes. Screen left coming, screen left coming, screen left.
Shot from the lane won't go.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short arm a shot.
Gerald Green to Harden. Fires the 3 with James Harden. Muscle memory. Gets it to go. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
First one goes down.
Good shot. Oh, yeah, we're coming right back to you.
Goes 2 for 2.
Good shot, man.
With the rock, it's Chris Paul.
I got ball.
From long range, count the triple.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Now Paul with the basketball. Leads just a point. Down low for Tucker. Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Lynn to Leonard. Nene rejects it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Paul across the timeline. He'll run the offense. And they call it.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Paul. Tough shot. He hits.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough two rather than an easy three.
To Leonard. Pascal Siakam. 5 to shoot for Toronto. And he draws contact. 2 shots coming up for the Spaniard, the All-Star, Marc Gasol. Marc Gasol has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 77% at the line. Can't connect on the first free throw. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Paul into the front court. Leads 5 to P.J. Tucker. Knocked loose. Raptors come away with it. Lowry. And draws the foul.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Marc Gasol, couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 50%, some yes, some no, in this contest. First one, count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair.
Oh, good shot, boy.
Here's Harden with the rock. Throws it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Eric Gordon pins it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Can't miss those. Paul, great dish to set it up. And look out, he was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Ibaka against Tucker. Knocked loose. Ooh, Chris Paul. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than it was defense.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Eric Gordon finished second in the Sixth Man of the Year voting after winning the previous year. But what's even more astonishing is watching his development at his time in Houston. In New Orleans, often it looked like he was lost. But there's no doubt about it. In H-Town last year, he found a second life.
That's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
I'm laughing because when you look at Marc Gasol, he's not the fastest big guy in the game. He's not the smoothest, nor is he the best shooter. But you know what he is? He's prepared and he's experienced. That's why you can get you 17 to 18 to 19 points per night or more, and you get a tough low post presence.
And hits the first free throw.
Just like practice.
And he makes them both. Here's Paul, controlling the offense. Short jump and a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
4-3. It's Gordon with the rebound. That's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. Straight on 3 at the buzzer. That's it for the first half. The Rockets with the lead. set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway.
I got him.
Self-check.
Lowry. And the Rockets clear the board. Harden. Off the mark.
People do not realize the brilliance of the coaching in this league. The small adjustments made defensively has made all the difference in the second half.
Here's Paul. Brings it up the floor.
I got ball. I'm here.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Lowry picked up by Paul. Drives, but a shot won't go down. That pass taken away by Toronto. Well done, Kyle Lowry. 4 out of 10. Paul with it up top. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. And he buries it.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip, and when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Lowry. And the rebound comes down to the Rockets. Harden in possession. Lead stands at 10. Fires the three. Cleared by Ibaka. Pascal Siakam to Danny Green. Lowry. Yes.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Nice finish at the rim. Now a whistle, and Toronto's going to use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Time for some new personnel into the game. Kawhi Leonard sizing up Eric Gordon. Kawhi Leonard, he's 3 for 7.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Harden into the front court. Lead stands at 7. The Raptors able to clear the board.
I got ball.
Leonard to the rim. That's off of Leonard, out of bounds. Paul into the front court. His team up by 7. For 3. Tough shot. Well defended. Lowry to Danny Green. Add 2 points to the board.
There's a natural tendency when you guard a right dominant hand player to send him left. But for a guy who's a good mid-range shooter, that's wrong. His pace dribble is his left hand. Force him to go right and know that the chances are higher of him trying to drive and attack the rim. That's knowing the scouting report.
Plenty of contact. The shot no good to Paul. Gets to the basket and scores. There's a sixth sense there that you just can't teach.
If you're a player on the same team with CP3, you should be taking that point guard out to dinner every single night. There's something to be said about a guard that makes the game way easier for you to be even more of an efficient offensive player.
Lets it fly from long range. Not done yet. Capella to Harden. Beyond the arc for 3. Not that time. He missed it.
He had such a great first half, but obvious adjustments were made defensively to shut him down, and now he's really starting to struggle.
Whoa! What a finish! Now the Rockets will use a timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes. Inches on the floor.
D up, baby. What's that screen?
Paul to Gerald Green. Going to launch beyond the arc. Always has a chance for Tucker, but not that time. Lowry to Van Vliet. So Lowry. Here's a chance from long range, cleaning the offensive glass. Another shot stays out. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
To Gasol with a drop step. Marc Gasol. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Old school equals high percentage.
With the rock, it's Chris Paul. Fires the three. He took the bait, and he hits.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Hits the three-pointer. Deep three at the buzzer. That's the end of the third quarter with the Rockets in front. It's the Rockets in control of the basketball as we start the fourth quarter. And that halftime lead, it was cut down in the third.
And just because the numbers on a scoreboard say that you're winning doesn't mean that the feeling on the court implies that. This team is gaining momentum. If you don't do something to gain your momentum back, they're going to come back and win this game.
Pascal Siakam to Ibaka. From long range, you've got to body up to Serge Ibaka. He can hit shots like that.
And the game flow in the second half is completely different than the first. That first half equals out of sight, out of mind. Way to recalibrate in the locker room and find your rhythm back on the court.
It's no good. Great defense.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Kawhi Leonard here against P.J. Tucker. Kawhi Leonard. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
To Rivers. They get it down to Paul. Pascal Siakam able to recover with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Austin Rivers to Paul. Tucker. Now a steal as the Raptors have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
That's how you defend.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Throws it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. We get a whistle and a timeout for Houston as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter.
You're going to see the best players make in-game adjustments on the fly. The intellect of some of these superstars is off the charts. Your ability to adapt and move forward as quickly as possible in the most efficient manner will determine whether you win this game or not.
I got ball. That's me.
To Capella. Can't connect from in close. To Gasol. Danny Green. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go. Harden in possession. All even here in the fourth. 4-3. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Gasol to Lowry. And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Kyle Lowry at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. First free throw is good. Able to convert on both free throws.
Good shot.
Harden with it up top. His group now down 2. Marc Gasol, huge block.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Here's Leonard for 2. Jumper's good.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Lowry here against Harden. To Gasol. Fires the 3, and Marc Gasol in rhythm hits the catch-and-shoot 3.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Harden. Textbook defense. Kawhi Leonard here against P.J. Tucker. A drive through the paint, but his shot misses. Harden with the basketball. His guys trail now by 4. Now the Rockets will use a timeout. That's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with 1 remaining. Time to shuffle things up. Paul. And the rebound comes down to Green. To Leonard. Deep left corner. Lowry to Leonard.
Screen come.
Trying to cash in. Leonard's shot won't go down.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
To Leonard.
Outlet. Take mine. I got yours. I need help.
Ah, the monster stuff.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Here's Paul, controlling the offense. To P.J. Tucker. Serge Ibaka, snatching it out of the air.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
I fucking told you. You cannot fucking beat me. Stop fucking playing with me. You're a bum. When you see me, don't play me. I told you, don't play me. I told you already. Your fucking pick 3 shit is a bum shit. You're a fucking bum. Get out of here, nigga. You cannot beat me by fucking cheating. You have to have skill to fucking beat me. I'm nice in this game, nigga. As you can see now. So fuck you talking about, bum ass nigga. Fuck off with me.
That'll be out of bounds.
This fucking game is over. Yeah, listen to all the shit talk. You're a fucking bum. Whatever win streak you was on is over, because you're a bum. Thought you had a fucking win on me, nigga. No. I'm fucking nice. You're not nice. Lelandis. Fuck out of here, you bum ass nigga. You take that block. It doesn't matter. You're gonna take this shit. Fuck out of here, Lelandis. You bum ass nigga. Bum. I told you a fucking bum.
That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to